What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, the other day, for Call of Duty Vanguard, some information was finally put out for the next season of this game, including all the weapons coming in, some of the maps, Warzone update, zombies update, all of that good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and discuss this stuff right here, right now, because I'm honestly just shook with the direction that Sledgehammer Games took with this title, and it really disappoints me. But don't worry, guys, for the background gameplay, I will not torture you guys 100%. I already know listening about Vanguard is torture enough, but I got some good old classic World at War footage, so obviously only the best of the best when it comes to Call of Duty gameplay here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they go ahead and start off with the Warzone portion of the update, Operation Last Call. Honestly, I don't really care about Warzone too much, so this isn't that big of a deal to me, but if you guys are interested in this subject, it's clearly on the screen for you guys. After that, they go ahead and discuss the zombies with us, which I am actually kind of interested in, because I like the round-based zombies experience. And in Vanguard, they didn't really offer too much in the beginning, so I never cared about it, but coming back and playing Shino, I actually had a really good time, and I don't know if it was just, nostalgia cooking up there, but it was actually kind of decent. So to have another new round-based map come into the zombies experience, even though it's not completely there, which is kind of depressing, I'll still be interested in checking it out. But then comes the side that I am just beyond confused about. Let me just go ahead and talk about it. New maps, I like them. They look pretty cool. Nothing wrong with new content, but some of the other new content is kind of interesting for a World War II game. As you see, they're bringing back tons of OG characters within the Call of Duty universe, yet none of them sit around the World War II theme that this game is about. I mean, Seraph? What? From BO3 and BO4? What is she doing here in Call of Duty Vanguard? This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. They just said, screw it, man. Screw it. This game has already pushed the boundaries with all these absolutely crazy skins. It does not matter anymore. This is not a World War II experience. They brought in, I believe it's a remastered version of the Advanced Warfare weapon. So we have a gun from Advanced Warfare coming into Vanguard, a World War II game. They're bringing in, was that the F2000 or the FAD or something of that sort, whatever that AR is, another AR. I mean, tell me which one of these weapons, besides that strange-looking revolver, looks like a gun from the World War II era. And then, of course, they have these absolute wild bundles that just, once again, don't fit the World War II theme. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. When I first saw Vanguard releasing, I truly thought we were going to have some type of resemblance to World at War. An extremely gritty, hardcore World War II experience, emphasizing on the horrors that war actually tells. And season after season after season, this game is just boiling down to, once again, another Fortnite clone. I've come to the conclusion now. I've truly come to the conclusion that World at War is the last good World War II Call of Duty game that will ever be released. They have tried multiple different times to bring in a World War II experience into Call of Duty, and have absolutely failed. I will say, Call of Duty World War II made by Sledgehammer Games after the overhaul was pretty unique. It actually was better, but nowhere close to the, atmosphere that World at War portrayed. That's what I'm really looking for out of another World War II experience. The atmosphere, the environment that World at War gave to each and every one of us. Yet every single time Sledgehammer tries to replicate this formula, they absolutely flop. They fail. They screw everything up. I mean, come on now. Over half of the DLC weapons coming within this next update in Call of Duty Vanguard are not even from the time period of World War II. They're not even concept weapons. They were never seen. I mean, these are futuristic weapons from Advanced Warfare coming into a World War II experience. I've said this many times in the past. They should have just went an alt-history route. Screw making a historically correct World War II game. Be extremely open, go Wolfenstein mode, say, this is going to be just a completely different reality. Well, if the Germans, Nazis found all this crazy technology and all this stuff came up, that's the route they should have took, because Vanguard probably would have been accepted a lot better if it was that route. Then you could add in all of these crazy skins. Then you could add in all of these insane weapons. Then you can add in all of these different time periods. Who cares at that point? It's not a historically correct game. But they didn't take that route. They took the route of trying to portray a World War II experience. So when you do that, you can't go out of bounds and go absolutely into Gaga land. I mean, the bundles, the skins for your characters within this game are absurd. And I get people coming to me saying all the time, and I understand your point as well, you know, it's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. Who cares if the skins don't match the time period? As long as the game is enjoyable, then, you know, why does it matter? And I get that point, even though I don't think, you know, Vanguard's enjoyable, but, you know, that's all obviously opinion-based. Some people might think it's fun, so it's up to you guys. But the thing to me is that there's tons of creative ways to portray a time period. And I find this personally just laziness. You know, they know what sells, they know extremely flashy items sell, so instead of being creative and trying to make something that would be popular during that time period, they go for the easiest option. They could definitely 110% make this game authentic, make it feel like a World War II experience while still giving people camos to grind for, you know, gold weapons, the, you know, atomic cam, whatever, you know, you want to grind for, you can do, but they could still make the game feel authentic. I mean, the characters they're adding into this game, we have Godzilla, King Kong, we have all these anime skins, anime bundles, you know, absurd looking characters within this game. Why did they not just go back to the past and bring back characters from older school games like World at War? There are so many iconic characters within the campaign of World at War that they are completely ignoring that could be in Call of Duty Vanguard. It would fit the time period, yet they don't do it. What about the original 3 Call of Duty games? Once again, tons of iconic people, characters, voice actors who were in those old school classics that could be easily brought back to Call of Duty Vanguard for the World War II theme. Now, I can understand that, you know, the original 3 might be rough because, even World at War, because, you know, a lot of the newer generation haven't played those games. A lot of people started off with the jetpack CODs. A lot of people started off with Modern Warfare 2019 or Cold War. A lot of people even started off, you know, much later with games like Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops 2. Not a lot of people played the original set of COD games or even Call of Duty 4 or World at War. I would say the hype really started picking up when Modern Warfare 2 came out and Black Ops 1, and, you know, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, you know, and then it started rolling along there. But still, teach people about these other characters within the Call of Duty realm. Let them know who they are, where they came from. Let them understand it. You don't just have to toss them in the game and expect everybody to understand. No, let everybody know a little history about this franchise. No, COD started in World War II. So why is it that all these new World War II games are shit? They used to be the best World War II games. What happened to the franchise? They literally started with them, and now they can't even make one. And you guys already know why Vanguard is turning out this way. Warzone. You know, everything that is done in the Call of Duty realm right now is done for Warzone. Not multiplayer, not for the original Call of Duty games that you cough up $60+ for. No, every single addition into this game is for their Battle Royale experience. And you best believe nobody would care if a remastered Advanced Warfare gun came into Warzone. Nobody would care if the F2000 popped up, or another, you know, DMR rifle, or, you know, submachine gun pistol, something that didn't fit the World War II theme. Nobody would care, because Warzone is already, like, you know, it's hard to describe Warzone. There's not really a set time period. There's not really a set vibe. It's pretty much all out there. You know, we've changed multiple different Warzone maps. We went from, you know, a modern scenery to, you know, the Cold War scenery, now to a World War II scenery. We have tons of characters. We have all the guns across the board between Modern Warfare, Cold War, Vanguard now. The next Modern Warfare, the second, we're probably going to have those guns, or unless, actually, I think they're starting it all fresh with Warzone 2. I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, nobody cares about the time period in Warzone. So they know, it's like, okay, you know, we already made World War II. We already made Vanguard. They can't keep stacking up weapons. You know, they already had tons of DLC weapons within World War II. So how are they going to add even more? You know, they already went through pretty much all the concept weapons you could possibly think of during this time period. So basically, they're just going to keep mimicking what they already made. You know, that's the stupidity of making 2 World War II games back to back in such a way. It's a horrible idea. So obviously, you know, who cares about Vanguard? It's already dead. Nobody's playing it. We'll just toss these guns into the mix. It'll fit perfectly into Warzone. The camos, the skins, they all fit perfectly into Warzone, just making it this absolute cuckoo crazy Fortnite-y vibe of a game. And then, obviously, the multiplayer experience gets left on the shelf. This is why I worry about Modern Warfare 2. Everybody just calls me crazy for judging the game before it releases, but I've been screwed over one too many times, you know. After being screwed over 5+ times, you start to learn a little something, you know. You start to get street smarts when it comes to these video games, and if you don't got the street smarts, then you're the one who's going to be getting finessed year after year after year. They have screwed us over one too many times, you know. I mean, Black Ops 4 was Blackout. You know, they put more focus on the BR experience than the multiplayer experience, and obviously multiplayer grew to be something, but still, BR was their main focus. World War II, I mean, they went way far back. It took over half a year to get that game in a playable spot. You know, Modern Warfare 2019 Warzone dropped. Everybody moved over to there. Multiplayer was pretty much dead at that point. Cold War was about Warzone. Vanguard was about Warzone. Like I said, after so many years, you start to learn a thing or two about how these publishers, I'm not going to say developers, because it's not the developers, the publishers work, how they understand the business of gaming. You know, this is their way of putting it out. It's just so disgusting, in my personal opinion. Like, are you serious? Seraph, like, why? Where are the OG characters? There's so many goats in World at War. Why are they not in this game? It shocks me in ways that I can't even describe. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, in chat with this two ways to do so, Twitter and Discord, both link down in the description. And also, if you want to catch me live streams of video games, do over on Twitch. Link that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.